Hello! Our topic for today's lesson is Properties of Angles on Parallel Lines. Lesson duration remains 5 minutes. Now, let us go through the lesson objectives. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to 1. Identify alternate and corresponding angles. 2. Identify adjacent angles and angles on a straight line. And 3. Solve some problems involving angles on a straight line. Please pay attention as we go through the lesson together. Angles on parallel lines. Parallel lines are lines in a plane that are always the same distance apart. Parallel lines never intersect. A transversal is a line that passes through two lines on the same plane at two distinct points in geometry, as shown on the image below. A transversal intersection with two lines produces various types of angles in pairs, such as 1. Consecutive interior angles. 2. Corresponding angles. 3. Alternate angles. And 4. Adjacent angles. That's brilliant! Alternate angles and corresponding angles. Alternate angles are angles that are on opposite sides of the transversal. Note that alternate angles are equal, while corresponding angles are angles that are in the same relative positions at each intersection. Note that corresponding angles are equal. If we have a situation, as in the image below, where AB and CD are parallel lines, then the straight line XY is called a transversal. The pair of angles marked 4 and 5 are called alternate angles. The pair of angles marked 3 and 6 are also called alternate angles. Note that angles 4 and 8, angles 5 and 1, angle 3 and 7, angle 6 and 2 are called corresponding angles. The pair of angles marked 4 and 6 are called interior opposite angles. The pair of angles marked 5 and 3 are also called interior opposite angles. That's brilliant! Adjacent angles and angles on a straight line. Angles that share a vertex and a common side are said to be adjacent. If the angles on a straight line are divided into two or more parts, as in the image below. Note that adjacent angles are angles on a straight line. Angles on a straight line add up to 180 degrees. In other words, angles Y, O, Z plus angles Z, O, X equals 180 degrees. That's brilliant! Now, let's solve an example. Example 1. Find the value of X in the image below. Solution. Note that the sum of an adjacent angle is 180 degrees. Therefore, X plus 3X plus 2X equals 180 degrees. When we add, we have 6X equals 180 degrees. To find X, we divide 180 by 6. This gives us 30 degrees. Now, let's substitute X for 30 degrees. 30 plus 3 times 30 plus 2 times 30. which is 30 plus 90 plus 60. This gives us 180 degrees. That's brilliant. Assignment. Pause the video, copy the following assignments, and write the answers in your notebook. In summary, we have learned the following in this lesson. 1. How to identify alternate and corresponding angles. 2. How to identify adjacent angles and angles on a straight line. And 3. How to solve some problems involving angles on a straight line. I believe you enjoyed this lesson. See you in our next class. Thanks and goodbye.